welcome. I am coming to you from a very rainy Saturday. My name is Elisa, and I am a film and animation student living in Milan. As someone who has been living and studying abroad for the past year, I wanted to take a chance today and talk about all the different things that I did to make myself feel better when I was feeling homesick or just out of my element, and also methods and details that I wish I knew about during my first month here in Milan. First of all, feeling homesick is completely normal. When you move away from home, you will inevitably be forced to leave your comfort zone and adapt to a new environment. Leaving your family and your friends and your habits behind might feel like a complete brain reset. I went through it, my friends went through it, and I know that someone is going through it right now. So that's why I feel it's so important to make this video. The first tip I have is to recreate your comfort zone as soon as possible, and there are various ways of doing this. The first one is try to bring some kind of totem from back home. For example, I brought a picture frame and a stuffed animal. I know it might feel silly and childish, but at the end of the day, it's what makes you feel better. Another way you can do this is by decorating your room and your space and your apartment in a way that feels more like you. If you're used to having plants around the house, buy yourself a nice cactus, because you probably won't have time to water it that much. Number two is to slowly recreate your habits. Again, this surrounds you with things that remind you of home. Small habits, whether you're used to singing in the shower or reading before going to bed, making pancakes on a Sunday morning. Try doing all of those things in the new place where it is that you are, and I guarantee you it will start to feel more like home. Number three is socialize and try to make friends as fast as possible. And I know that to some people this might seem daunting and undoable. If you're like me and it takes you some time to trust people around you, or you just feel uncomfortable in big groups of people, and that is completely fine. But you do need to put yourself out there, the sooner the better, because especially if you're starting university, I can guarantee you, you are not the only one that's feeling lonely or insecure. And same goes for a new workplace or anywhere really. Number four is try eating healthy. Often when we are not feeling up to it, we tend to forget about our body and just like eat crap. I can attest, as someone who has had way too many ice cream dinners, but once in a while, try doing something really healthy. Like put in the actual effort into doing it for yourself. First of all, it will distract you from your thoughts, and your body will be so grateful for this nice treatment. Journal or just write. I am one of those people who has maybe like 10 notebooks, and each one of them was meant to be the one that got me into journaling. But at the end of the day, I would fill in a couple of pages and give up. But there are a couple of things that do work for me, however, and that is creative writing, whether it's just putting pen and paper and writing and inventing a story, or just jotting down some fun stuff that happened to me that day and cheered me up. Another thing that I do every once in a while is writing down gratefulness statements. I feel like whenever I start doing this, the sentences just flow out of me, from things like I am grateful for my healthy and glowing skin to small details like I am grateful for the classmate that held the door open for me today. And I also feel like if you look back on it in later years, you will see it as a way of journaling. Do some sport. Important, very important. Body gets hormones of happiness through different ways, and that is relationships, spending time with our loved ones, eating, and physical exertion. Because after you just move to a new country, you will probably be lacking the first two. So you'll probably focus on eating, and you should focus on doing sport. And because I want to encourage a healthy life balance, sport is crucial. Joining a gym obviously is going to hold so much more benefits for you because it will also allow you to socialize. But I personally did not have a gym next to my house when I first moved to Milan. So I would say do whatever you feel like is right for you. Maybe go for a run in a nearby park or do some stretching in the privacy of your room. Do it every couple of days and see if you can turn it into a habit because your body will get used to it more and more. And whenever you stop this routine of constant physical exertion, it will demand that you do something. Also, sport is an automatic mood booster, so I'd suggest doing it whenever you feel sad. Talking to friends and family, maintaining a relationship with my family really helped me a lot, especially hearing about things that were going on back home made me feel connected. Also, talking to my two best friends who are also in university was amazing. I realized I was not alone in this feeling of being separated from everything I knew and that everybody else was going through the same steps in order to reach their dreams. Moving away also kind of gives you an insight onto who really cares about you and which are the people that don't. Explore your surroundings, and last but not least, try getting to know your city better. Literally become a tourist for a day, for a weekend, and walk around the city aimlessly. Sit in a cafe, go to a bookstore, go to a museum. Try finding some cute little things around your neighborhood, like a pastry shop or that place where you can go with your friends for a drink. And those are all the tips I have for you today. I really hope that they manage to help you because many of them can become new habits or conscious efforts on your part. And yeah, let me know what other things in terms of self care and making yourself feel better have stuck with you and you consistently apply and consistently make you feel better because that is what we're going for, the end result. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.